Hey everyone, it's John from Ride Upstate, and I wanted to cover some of my earnings from the night of November 5th, 2020. So I was on a boost and I had a quest. The quest was $2 for each additional trip. So as you can see here, there's a number of earnings here. I want to go over some of these and show you some of these base pays. One of the things you're going to notice is that I'm seeing that the base pay has dropped in my area. Fortunately, everyone tipped, so let's take a look at what we've got here. So this first delivery of the night was for $4.50. It was a distance of 1 mile, so not bad. $4.50 a mile. It took 10 minutes to do, so really not that bad. But you can see here the base fare is only $2.11, with actual base of $1.96 plus a 15-cent trip supplement. And then you have the boost here and my tip for $2, which brings it to $4.50. Now you take $4.50, it's 10 minutes. You multiply that by 6, and you're pretty darn close to $30 an hour right there. So if you could do 6 orders in an hour, which you can't. But you see the second order here, I got at, it actually wasn't at 6:45. This was actually the last order of the night. It had been sitting around at Taco Bell, I guess. Normally I don't go to Taco Bell, but when you see a trip for $22.35 to drive 2.5 miles, yeah, you're going to jump on that. So I got that order there. You'll see here that the fare was $2.78, but the trip supplement was $11.16. This happens when orders sit around at restaurants. And so on top of that, I got a $7.85 tip. So a really, really good tip on this one. This was, believe it or not, to a college student. The next order here is for $8 and for a distance of 2.2 miles. And after that, now the timing did take a while. Now what happened here was there was a problem with the order. First of all, you have to go through the drive-thru at this restaurant. It's Wendy's. And there was a long wait. And on top of that, when I checked the order, and I should have checked it before I left the window, but I didn't, there was a sandwich missing. So I had to go back through the drive-thru because their lobby is completely locked. Nevertheless, when you combine it with the other stuff, it's not too bad. So this was for $8. The base was $3.06 with a trip supplement of $1.33. This wasn't ordered directly on Uber Eats, and I know that because when I went to communicate with the customer, I had to use the texting app on my phone rather than the in-app communications. And then you can see here I got a couple Quest rewards, a $2 one and a $5 one, another $2 one. And then here's another delivery here, $6.83 for half a mile. Not that bad. Good tip there, $4.33. Again, base fare being $1.72 plus 44 cents. A lot of people are worried about the base fare on the trips going down. But I think as long as your customers are tipping, you're in good shape. Here's one from the 5th, $22.26 for 9.8 miles of driving and a half hour of driving, no less. So you're looking at, $40 an hour right there. This was actually 2 orders, but again, good earnings on this trip as well. You really, as long as your tips are coming in, your base fare is not going to be that big of a problem. Here, $14.30 for 5 miles. Not that bad as far as per mile. and at 23 minutes, you're making over $30 an hour here if you're doing $14.30 for a half hour. So consider that. Consider the tips. Yes, it'd be nicer if the base fare were higher, but one of the things you need to consider is that if the base fare is higher, then what you're going to have is fewer tips or lower tips. I'm going to break these down a little bit more in another video as I'm looking at average cost of tip and average cost of miles over last night. Because I drove less than 18 miles and I made close to $60. So that's a pretty good night as far as averages. So that's it for this video. A little vertical video for you this time. If you like videos like this that don't include my face or that show you my earnings, please make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll be happy to upload more videos like this. Thanks. Bye.